Future student housing, a project where the Swedish building and planning regulations are being challenged. The Swedish student housing are nowadays facing growing limitations, manifesting itself through scarcity in terms of high demand but inadequate available student housing, and that they come with a steep price to produce. Consequently, the student has difficulties to afford those apartments. And therefore, given birth by necessity, we need to be designing student housing which gives entrepreneurs the opportunity to respond towards these future demands. Hence, the purpose of this project, designing a student housing by challenging the recommended availability spaces according to BBR, the Swedish Building and Planning Regulations. With three main questions serving as guidelines, we ask ourselves the following. To what extent can we decrease recommended standards? What are the aspects of availability that can be challenged? And lastly, how does one balance design and functionality against comfortability? After I have taken all these aspects and questions into consideration, we now present compact living, availability at the student's disposal. With an area of only 13.9 square meters, compact living creates humble spacing that comes with a low rent due to its small size. Even with many possessions, this apartment module includes cabinets and wardrobes that provide space in abundance. For cooking and storing food purposes, a stove with an oven, a fridge, and a freezer are available for the student to use. The apartment module also covers base hygienic needs. With smart furniture, the student can easily adjust the spaces to accommodate their preference. Whether it is for studying, social occasions, or resting, customization can easily be done. We now turn attention towards the form and impressions of compact living, depicted in the categories of layout, colors, materials, and furnishing. Layout. As seen from top view, ideas of form are set to purpose and are depicted as follows. With highlighted areas, we have decided that the adjacent hall outside the bathroom allows turning spaces for those that are bound to wheelchair. Even with limited bathroom space, wheelchairs can still move in and out of the bathroom. For mobility reasons, we designed the kitchen area based on the same turning space, which in this case form a comfortable workspace triangle. It was also imperative that we created a fully segregated impression between bathroom and kitchen. With the turning space as a guiding measurement, this was used to look into what available spaces would emerge when folding and unfolding the smart furnitures, in this case, the bed. And now the colors. The color theme that permeates compact living would be light and white. Light and white serves the intention of increasing perceived space, overall brightness in the apartment, and residence quality. The wallpaper with its convoluted ornamentation and shapes summons the balancing impression of sophistication and elegance despite surrounding elements of simplicity. The choice of materials and furnishing were picked based on economic benefits in terms of low cost yet sustainable. The building materials and furnishing are mostly standard products which are frequently used by the entrepreneur. The production benefits of compact living. depicted in the categories of building costs, efficient transport, and new establishment. One of the benefits in case is that with compact living, the building production cost decreases. This is due to its relative small size compared to the usual area that student housings occupy, which is around 25 square meters. Consequently, this also provides additional rentable quarters. The other production benefit is that cargo transport can allow 2 apartment modules for shipment instead of 1, also made possible because of compact living's small size. And lastly, it would come as a suitable choice when establishing student housing in areas with higher urban densities. In this case, the square meter of land to build upon comes with a higher cost in comparison to less denser areas. In Sweden, areas such as the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm, Chalmers in Gothenburg, Lund University in Lund, are areas with higher urban densities. And now, before conclusion, we would like to state the following. Although at first glance, it might appear as something too small, and maybe even limited. But due to the availability adjusted layout, the practicality of smart furniture, and the choice of theme color, perception can be conveniently altered for the purpose of gaining more comfort and more of the sought-after home experience. It is what we call a compact living, where availability is at students' disposal.